Chapter number 29, posology and homeopathic posology. Okay, so this homeopathic posology, okay, the posology is the term which is from the two words, okay, that is doctrine of doses, okay, doctrine of doses, okay. In homeopathic posology, the study of the doses of the drug. Okay, the term posology originated from the Greek posos, meaning how much, and logos means study or discourse. Okay, means study of doses. That part is called as a posology. The terminology of doses originated from the word dosis. Okay, D-O-S-I-S, which means the quantity of a drug or other therapeutic agent to be taken or applied. Okay, means what quantity of thing you are taking or you are applying, that is called as a posology or doctrine of doses. Okay, principles of posology. Okay, what are the principles of posology? The homeopathic drug is always given singly. Okay, it is Hahnemanian concept. Okay, Dr. Hahnemann has given a concept. Okay, that we have already studied about the cardinal principle. Okay, that is single simple remedy. Okay, the homeopathic drug is always given singly. At a time, you have to give only a single remedy so that its action is complete and unmodified by other drugs. Homeopathic medicines were thoroughly proved singly, and materia medica was built up on the observed effect of drug giving singly, either in the planned proving or in the accidental proving. Okay, planned proving is the total process, okay, that we have a planning and we do the proving. Sometimes this proving is done accidentally. Okay, we want to do something else, and because of some, okay, means we are not properly attentive and something happened, that is called as a accidental drug proving. Okay, with the reduction in the doses, Hahnemann observed the gentle of cure and also to release of the latent power of the drug. Latent power of the drug is called as the curative power of the drug, or that the potency of the drug. Okay. Thus, he arrived at the conclusion that the proper dose is always the least possible dose that will effect a cure. Okay, means exact proper dose is that dose which is the minimum dose that can stimulate your vital force. Okay, means just that can stimulate your threshold energy to do something positive. Okay, something curative. So that is called as a very much least possible doses that will do a curative effect, or that can just stimulate your vital force. Okay, the principle of minimum intervention is an important aspect in the doctrine of the minimum doses. If the patient is improving after administration of the first dose of the remedy, all repetition of the doses are completely counter-indicated. Okay, many times it happens. If any case is with you, first time you are giving medicine, if the case is improving, okay, so then it is very difficult to understand you have to give any medicine or just keep it on. Okay, means that thing will go by its own. Okay, so that is at that time you have to decide. Okay, it is only when there is a clear relapse of the symptom that a second dose of the remedy may be administered. Okay, if like any problem is there, or if a patient is not getting proper cure, then and then only you can give a second dose. This was to be prevent disruption of the healing process by premature repetition of the remedy. Then aqueous solutions. According to the Hahnemann, the aqueous solution is for a superior in very way to use of dry pellets. Okay, means Dr. Hahnemann has told that when you are giving a homeopathic medicine, it is better to keep by the any type of dissolved medicine than by giving on globules or in the sugar of milk. Okay, this is the final outcome of the many years of his explanation with the both of the pills and the aqueous doses. It is given in aphorism number 272. Okay, when he has done his long clinical practice, he has just brought observation. Okay, that observation is that when you are giving medicine in the liquid, okay, it is better, its action is better than just using on pills or the aqueous, okay, pills or any sugar of milk. Okay, the solution must be succeeded at an appropriate number of time just before ingestion to make it suitable to the sensitivity of the patient. Most sensitive constitution may need one or two successions less sensitive types, 10 or more, may be necessary to get a response. The average period of the success suggests in a Hahnemann's the chronic disease are 5 or 6. In this way, the doses and potency may be turned to suit the sensitivity of the constitution. This is adjusting the dose. Okay, means as per the sensitivity of the body or as per the requirement of body, you are adjusting the dose. Okay, this is called as the adjusting dose or adjustment of the doses. Okay. The fifth edition of Organon of Medicine, what he has written, Dr. Hahnemann introduced the three new revels in the fifth edition of Organon. The introduction of the higher potencies, okay, the use of the medicinal solutions and repetition of the remedy at suitable interval when required. Okay, the repetition of doses is very much important. Okay, like we have already know in the cases of this corona. Okay, like if for continuously for 3 days empty stomach we have to take arsenic album 30 day, okay, 30. But if this epidemic is persist, okay, epidemic is there, then after 1 month again we have to repeat the same dose. Okay, this is given by CCRH. Okay, so like that, the repetition of remedy at suitable interval is required. Okay, the effect of the rapid cares that was gentle and permanent. Hahnemann advocated. Okay, rapid, gentle and permanent healing is already given in aphorism number 2. Okay, if the medicine selection was homeopathic, if it is highly potentized, dissolved in water, give in a proper small dose in a definite interval. Okay, doses and interval both are important. With the degree of every doses deviates from the preceding and follows in order that the vital principle be not erosion to uh, outwards reaction as in case with the unmodified and rapid repetition doses. This is the concept of repetition but with the deviation of the doses. Okay, that I will explain. Okay, then modes of the deviation and the frequency of the repetition. Okay, potentize the medicine solution with 8, 10 or 12 sufficients. From this gives the patient 1 or successive teaspoonful of doses in long-lasting doses daily or every second day, in acute disease every 2 to 6 hours, in very urgent cases every hour or oftener. Okay. The key to the spike doses method is to understand nature of the constitution, nature of the remedy, and nature of the diseases. If knowledge are combined with method of adjusting doses, one can safely repeat the remedy at a suitable interval at a long as the patient is improving. Okay, after a particular time you can just repeat the doses. The idea is to find a rhythm of repetition, the remedy that speeds the cure, prevents relapse of the symptoms, and produces no aggravations. Selection of the potency, concept of the low, medium, and high potencies. Okay, this part is important. Okay, potency accepted in the classification of potency, low potency. Okay, potencies below 30 C is called as a low potency. Remember it. Medium potency, potencies between 30 C and 1 M or 1000 C potency is called as a medium potency. Potencies after or above 1000 C or 1 M is called as a high potency. Okay, remember this. According to Jar, by continuing dilution and succussion, okay, get neither stronger nor weaker, but their individual peculiarities becomes more and more developed. In other words, their spares and depth of the action is enlarged. When the symptoms of the cases clearly indicates one remedy, whether characteristic symptoms corresponds closely to the characteristic symptoms of the cases, then the higher potencies are indicated. Okay, means when your drug and the disease symptoms, okay, both are matching 100%, then you can go for a higher potencies. Okay, means similia similibus curenter. Okay, means when there is a disease and the drug symptoms both are matching to each other 100%, then you can go for a higher potencies. The more similar to the remedy, the more clearly and positive the symptoms of of the potency take one of the peculiar and characteristics forms of the remedy, the greater the success, solubility to the remedy and higher the potency required. In short, the finer, more peculiar and more characteristic symptom of the remedy appears in the cases the higher the degree of solubility and higher the potencies. Means when it is properly acting, okay, means properly the disease is matching, then you can go for a higher potencies. It is a question of approximately the quantity and quality of the doses to the grade or plane of the disease according to the law of similar. It is grading of the lower and the potencies of the reaction low. The remedy must be given low. In such cases, symptoms are usually of the pathological nature common to the organic affections, symptoms that correspond to the action of good drugs, toxic doses, the finer dosage sets of the symptoms of the disease are not present, and hence the higher potencies that produces a proving of these finer sets are not indicated. Okay, means what you got in the proving that are the drugs, okay, and you have to just avoid the toxicological doses and the root form of the drug when you are just selecting any potencies. Diseases characterized by diminished vital reactions requires low potencies, while diseases characterized by increased vital reaction respond better to high potency. Okay, means there is any issue with the vital force. Okay, then if vital reactions if vital force is diminished, okay, then you need lower potency. But when vital force is uh, better responding with the vital force, then you can go for a higher potencies. Okay, so this much is there, okay, in this chapter. Okay, so this after this completing this slide, we will go through the book. Okay, till here any doubt? You have any doubt?
सर हेलो
बोलो
सर जो ड्रग देंगे वो लोअर पोटेंसी में सही रहेगा कि हायर पोटेंसी में? सर वाइटल फोर्स तो एक्ट करेगा तो हायर पोटेंसी सही है कि लोअर पोटेंसी? इसमें लास्ट वाला जो
हाँ, if like vital force, our drug is actually, okay, when you have taken a case, okay, and normally it happens we start with the low potency because we are not 100% sure, okay, about the, because there is a biochemical, okay, our body is made up of cells, tissues, okay, so theory part is different, but the action practical part is separate, okay. So when we start, we just give the low potency first, okay. But when patient come to you and if he will tell after 2 to 3 days, okay, yeah, I am getting a better response, okay. So then in the second prescription or after that, you can go for higher potency because this vital force of our body is properly matching with the our medicine, okay. So then if the match is good, we can go for higher potencies, okay. But like if there is the vital force match of vital force is not good, okay, disease and vital force is not good, then we will have to prescribe the low potency, okay, means if there is no proper similimum is there, okay.
सर वो उसमें लास्ट में लिखा है ना वाइटल फोर्स का रिएक्शन होगा उस वो डोजेस के अगेंस्ट पे, तो फिर सर अगर रिएक्शन होगा तो फिर तो वो पोटेंसी फिर अफेक्ट करेगा ना बॉडी।
Diseases characterized by diminished vital reaction requires low potency, okay. Diseases characterized by diminished vital reaction, okay, means when any disease is there, okay, and your vital force is properly not supporting to get through it or get out of it, okay, from that disease, okay, at that time you require low potency, okay, means your vital force is not properly supporting, okay. But when your vital force is supporting it properly, you can go for higher potency.
नहीं सर, जैसे इसमें लिखा है ना सर, इंक्रीज वाइटल रिएक्शन रिस्पॉन्ड बेटर टू हायर पोटेंसी, तो अगर वाइटल रिएक्शन इंक्रीज करेगा तो हायर पोटेंसी फिर कैसे देंगे?
When disease characterized by increased vital reaction, okay, means when your disease is there, okay, and any vital force, okay, vital force has increased its reaction, okay, means it is totally related with the sensitivity, okay, means when any disease is on your body and you are not giving a proper symptom, sign and symptom, okay, then you have to, then prescription will be of low potency, okay.
Yes, sir.
But if any disease is on you and it is totally showing all the symptoms, okay, means your vital force is totally showing the reaction, okay, then you can go for better or higher potency, okay. because your sensitivity of your body is good and it is responding well. Okay, you have studied in drug proving. Now, we have to select the person who have good sensitivity. Okay, otherwise our drug proving is not complete. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so should we complete here?